And it says checking my internet connection because I'm in Australia. Most of the time it's shit. Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to Magic May. So I totally forgot yesterday. Totally forgot. So I woke up this morning and was like, oh yeah, Magic May. I'm in my back balcony at the moment. Here's part of my beautiful trees. I don't think you can see or hear the ocean, but the ocean is just across the road there, and it's a beautiful day today. So I'm all dressed, ready for the gym. You know what? Maybe I'll go for a walk because it's so beautiful. Okay, so I think this is day 20. I'm going to do 2 today. Maybe, we'll see. So I'm going to do the third tool from the 10 keys to total freedom, okay? The third tool is living in 10-second increments. Living in 10-second increments. So it's such a cool tool. And people go, how do you live in 10-second increments? Well, here's one way that I practice, because you tend to try and work everything out. Like, how many times do you wake up in the morning and you go, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Dun, 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 dun. And it could be, this is what I'm going to have for breakfast. I'm going to go to the gym. Then I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do that. Rather than actually functioning from awareness and functioning from 10-second increments where you be in question all the time. So let's use the gym thing, because how many of you have some sort of, I don't know, routine, semi-routine about if you go to the gym, you go for a run, you do whatever. I think it's funny. How many times do you put gym clothes on and then it's like 6 o'clock at night and you're taking them off? You haven't actually done anything. But what if it's about being in question? Because for me, I've got a gym downstairs. It's excellent. And I was going to go downstairs and work out down there. And I came out here and I went, wow, it's a beautiful day. Actually, I think I might walk into the village, and I usually walk in the village and run back, but 10-second increments. Maybe I walk, maybe I run, maybe I jog, maybe I stop and sit on a rock and just listen to the ocean. You know, it's functioning in 10-second increments and not going to conclusion. So when you function in 10-second increments, you take yourself out of conclusion and you be in question. What does that create? How many people go, well, it's like creates you not being able to make up your mind. Yeah, what if you didn't make up your mind? What if it was a constant state of question? So you take a breath and you're like, okay, this 10 seconds is everything okay? Like, look at your life right now. What are you concerned with? Maybe it's relationship, business, money. They're from familiar ones. Take a big breath. As you take a big breath, and just be aware of your sweet body. And as you breathe out in this 10 seconds, is everything okay? What if it is? You know, and how much are you trying to create trauma and drama and Dios mío about something that is not relevant and it doesn't matter? So here's an excerpt. So the tool for today, Magic May, is living in 10-second increments. Welcome to Magic May. You want to comment Magic May, we'll send you a link with a bunch of, my different topics of podcasts and stuff like that that I have created. Because the whole idea here is for you to have some freedom. I would like you to have some freedom, because we all should have some freedom. Fuck knows the government's not giving us freedom, but here's the thing. What if that was an interesting point of view? What if that was an interesting point of view, one of the tools that we've already spoken about? And what can we create beyond that? What can we choose beyond that? So this is just a little excerpt from the 10 keys to total freedom. Third tool, live in 10-second increments. It says, we keep trying to come to a conclusion about the right choice or the wrong choice. We try not to make a so-called mistaken choice. How many of you are just trying to get it right? I mean, isn't that a lot of energy? What if you fucked everything up? Like, I forgot to do Magic May yesterday. Oops. Who cares? So what? Grateful for your feedback, though. Thank you. We think that if we eliminate mistakes in choice, that we will have more choice. That's not the way it works. 10-second increments of choice gives you infinite choices for the infinite possibilities that could create something greater in your life than you've ever had. Can I say, if you don't have this book, go on Amazon, Booktopia in Australia, wherever, and get it. It's so good. 10 Keys to Total Freedom. So, and there's one more part here. and this is what Gary Douglas, the founder of Access Consciousness, was saying. He said, the whole idea behind 10-second increments of choice, all of us are infinite beings who want more. You look out in the world and you say, this place can't be enough. If this is all there is, please God, let me off. Until you start choosing from 10-second increments of choice, you can't open the door to infinite choice. Until you have infinite choice, you can't have total infinite being. And until you have total infinite choice and total infinite being, you can't have interesting point of view and your reality. Oops, you mean all these things are built on top of one another? Yes. The 10 keys are like the pyramids of consciousness. This book, these tools are absolute gold. Can I tell you? Like, really. If you start choosing in 10-second increments. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine this morning, Megan Hill. She's amazing. She's awesome. And I was mentioning how, like, you know, some people go, oh, I have this dream of, I don't know, having kids and getting married and living here and doing that. And I was lying in bed last night going, do I have a dream that I haven't fulfilled? Like something that I'm asking for? And I was like, oh, I'm living it. And since I was about 16, there was something that just clicked in me. And I went, this can't be it. This can't be it. You know, I grew up in Sydney, Australia, surrounded by lots of friends, you know, no problems, like, you know, not real problems, like, you know what I mean? Like it was I had a good life. But I was like, this can't be it. This can't be it. And this is what you do. Then you do this, then you do that, then you do this. I was like, there has to be more. And I'd always look at it nature. I grew up in the south side of Sydney. So right on the edge of Sydney, like Port Hacking River, it's a place called Lillipilly, and right on Port Hacking River, and across the way is National Park, and it was absolutely stunning. But I spent a lot of time in nature, and I just was like, this can't be it. Like what we're making real and true and important, there has to be something different. There has to be something different. So from 16, I just started exploring. And I also knew that I couldn't talk to people about what was going on for me. I remember I wrote this whole big piece on vulnerability. And I looked around and was like, what if people could be so vulnerable with each other? Like, what if we just let the walls and the barriers down? You know, when kids meet each other and they're just like, hi. And they don't care if you have money or don't have money or the color of your skin or the shape of your eyes or if you even speak the same language. They're just like, hi, want to play? Like, what if we could be more like that? And I remember thinking, what would I have to choose or what would I have to create in order to be more like that? So for me, it was like so much about exploring, you know, what else is possible. Like I left, as soon as I could, I left to travel the world and see the world and all of that. But are you living the life that you would like to live? Because for me, I always had this desire to start, like, to live in a world, like let's create change. Let's create change. And let's face it, I mean, I'm not looking at getting political here, but far out, man. Like what Australia's just done with the Australian budget is like what America's doing. Like there's hardly any countries. I love that Hungary, I think after 60 years of dictatorship, now has a new president, and they're so happy about what's occurring. And what if we didn't buy into the trauma and drama, and what can we be beyond that? Because we are potent MFs, like we really are. You wake up, you be you, you're a potent motherfucker. Just gonna say it, you really are. So let's be that. And everything that you were choosing before, 10-second increments, that's a tool for today. Magic May, 10-second increments, okay? Choosing in 10-second increments. So everything that you decided yesterday and everything that you were before and everything where you went, oh my God, there must be a problem, or, you know, this is da-da-da, all the conclusions, all the answers, all the, there is no hope, all the doubt, all of that. Blame, shame, regret, all of it. Were you destroying uncreative? Times a godzillion, right and wrong, good and bad, pock and pot, all 100, shorts, boys, perverts, creation, spaces, and beyonds. That's the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. And you can go to theclearingstatement.com. If someone wants to write it in there, I'd be so grateful. It's, you know, it's just about deleting and eliminating everything that you have brought as yours. Because in 10-second increments, the tool for today, let's look at your finances. So all the points of view that you have about your finances right now, are they yours? Like, is it really your point of view? If you were choosing your financial reality, what would you choose? Would you choose something different? So this 10 seconds, you can choose something different. Next 10 seconds, you can choose something different. So, and that is the third tool for you guys just joining, from the 10 keys to total freedom. Get the book, it's amazing. And I'll see you later today, because I completely forgot to do yesterday. So this is yesterday's Magic May. Okay. Have an amazing day. Mwah. Ciao.